Alila. What are you doing, dude? Yep, you see, she has her ball. I got her. But she's, of course, playing with a stick. That's Alila for you. But yeah, what a place. Look where we are right now. We rolled up here late last night. So I didn't really understand where we were getting ourselves into. And this is incredible. It's actually a staging area. So you could just rip your dirt bikes, uh, buggies, whatever it is out here, quads. So I'm definitely missing Carly right about now. You need to get your ass out here, dude. But yeah, ultimate playground. If I had my dirt bike, just keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. Look at this. Wow. That was so cool. Those guys just ripped right by us. That's definitely going to be me in a couple months. But yeah, as I was saying, we're not going to get into any off-road adventures today. But I am training for a half marathon coming up in February, and February in Ventura. So no matter where we are on the road here, we always stay active. So let me bring you guys along for the vibes. Today we got a run and a workout. So should be fun. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Haven't ran hills in a minute either, so should be interesting. It's also very sandy, so it should be a fun one. It's not too much today. Going for a quick 5K and then come back here, maybe get some food in and get the workout. So get to it. Alila, come on, girl. You gonna come run with me? You doing this? Honestly, she'll probably stay behind. Mm, Actually, now that I really think about it, she might just come. It is hilly, it's sandy, it's a slow one today, and a short one. So I think she got 3.1 miles in her to run around these mountains. Let's see. Alila, how you feeling, girl? You gonna come run? You gonna come run? She doesn't look like she's ready to come run. I'll tell you that right now. Look at her. Are you gonna come run, dude? I'm watching. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can stay here, hold it down. I'll go run, and that's it. I know you want to come, dude. The second I go run, you're gonna come behind me. I know you are. I think she's coming. This is truly so beautiful. Just made it to the halfway point. Taking a little break. Alila needs a break. I low-key need a break. I haven't ran in the hills in a while. Hills will quickly humble you. I'm currently training for the half marathon, like I said, and I haven't implemented any hill training really. So I needed that. But I was just thinking during my run, I got into running because of how so not into running I was. Pretty interesting story. But back in 2020, I started reading the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. If you've read it, you maybe started running after it as well. But physically, I could handle it, or not so much at first, because running really does suck at first. But I was always active. I grew up playing sports. But when I picked up running in 2020, what really drew me was the mental battle that it was. I would run half a mile, maybe 1 mile, and I would just want to quit. I gotta be done. And it was just so silly. Like, come on, bro. You can run more than a mile, you know what I mean? So that's really what kept me going. Just, okay, one more. And then sooner than later, you can physically enjoy it. And I don't know, it just trickles into so many other things in your life that I can't recommend running enough, for real. But about that time we head back. It's just so gorgeous where we are right now. I mean, look at this. So incredible. But yeah, about to send it back to the van and then make some breakfast. Definitely got a late start today. Didn't eat any breakfast before the run, so it's about that time. Alila! Look at Alila. She's somewhere around there. Mamita! Mira! When I say mira, that's what she knows. See what I mean? She knows I am playing. You ready to run back, girl? You ready to go back? Alright. I'll catch you back at the van. Go, mamita. Well, that was a workout. Now, time to fuel up. I'm feeling yogurt bowl with some fruit, tons of fruit, granola, honey. I'm a creature of habit. I'm saying I'm feeling yogurt bowl as if that's on my breakfast almost every single day. I'm either doing yogurt bowls or like egg sandwich. That's about it. So let's get into it. All right. Time for some food. We're really independent. Granted, this is definitely one of like the most regular spots I've been to. But just nature. Nature in itself is a painting, you know what I mean? Wow. Let's get to it though. This has to be one of my favorite breakfasts to make. Make it all the time. It's so simple. Protein yogurt, 17 grams of protein. With how much yogurt I put in here, it's probably closer to 20, 25 maybe. Gotta have protein. And then strawberries, obviously a must. I started doing Vanlife 2.5 years ago, and it was supposed to be just a summer road trip, interestingly enough. And here we are still. I took off from Miami and then drove all the way west to California and back. And I was like, okay, we're just getting started here. There's so much to see in this country. Shout out to my boy Carly. He was there with me. It's just so much to see out here, especially on the West Coast. Growing up in Miami, we don't have none of this out there, you know? So I thought that summer road trip was going to be it, but not at all. That was really just the beginning. Let's get some blueberries in here. That's about it. But yeah, that first summer, Miami to Cali and back was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Me, Carly, Alila, Luna, which is Carly's pit bull, and our dirt bikes. And we just went all over the country. So much so that when we got back, we literally looked up what's the longest road trip in America. That's how little we felt we covered. And so the next summer we took off. Longest road trip in America. We did Key West up to Prudhoe Bay. So that's southernmost city, not even city, southernmost point in the United States, and drove to the northernmost point in the United States, all the way to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. What a trip that was. Round trip total ended up being, actually, I don't know about round trip, but just there, we did 4 months, 17,000 miles. It's not like we just went straight there. We just freaking zigzagged all over the United States. Unreal. Last but not least, got a drizzle. Probably more honey than I should, but I'm definitely a sweets guy, so we'll live. Plus, I need the carbs. Oh man, ooh! I know you probably see that freaking gold honey glistening. So fire. I don't know why, but I rarely eat sitting down. So this feels weird right now. What if life really, really, really is this simple? You know what I mean? Just being present here now. You know what I mean? What? Wow. Incredible. So fire. It's a spot every single time. Wow. Beautiful day out here. I know I keep saying it, but look at this. Still have some hours of sunlight. I feel like now it gets dark at like freaking 4. And I do need to shoot some social content for a brand called Oxyline. And I'm going to show you guys what goes down in those shoots, because I need to be the model, I need to be the photographer, and it is both challenging and fun at the same time. So let me show you what it's all about. Clear this up and we'll get to it. Alright, and we're back out here with the Oxyline Tense Pro. This is actually the product that I have to shoot, and I have been using it, especially after my longer runs or really strenuous workouts, and it's like literally somebody giving you a massage. I use it mainly on my back and my legs. Absolutely incredible. But what I'm thinking for this shoot is I need to incorporate a lila, the van, and the outdoors. So I'm gonna frame up somewhere around here. I really enjoy putting foregrounds in my compositions. I feel like it adds so much depth to it. So I'm thinking placing the camera relatively low around here, and then I could be sitting maybe like right there or right there. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it, but I think that's general vibe that we're going for. That way I'll get a lila, the van, and then nature, and of course me right there using the device. So let's see. Perfect spot right now. Thank you, mamita. You're such a good model. I love you. Nice. Yep, that's the frame that we're going for. Alright, quick outfit change and we're back. Now I'm gonna set this up on interval. Wait, there we go. Interval timer. And I'll do every 2 seconds. So now it's gonna fire off every 2 seconds. I'm gonna go run over there make sure everything looks good. And if it does, then we'll start shooting. So, hold on. Literally just gonna. We gotta see, we got the frame right. Sit, mamita, sit, sit. That's a good girl. Stay. Put it in here. Let's see how that's looking. Nice, dude. You can barely see, but we got it. Okay, so now we're gonna go back there, put this on time lapse again, and actually get the photos with the product. Photo shoot done. Alila, I'll send you your check later. It's about that time we got that workout in. What a spot. Still not over it. But yeah, about time we get workout in. I'm gonna set up right around here and get straight to it. So that was it for today's workout. Quick arm blaster, nothing crazy, but gotta love that little machine, especially when you're out here in the middle of nowhere. Just gets the work done, you know what I mean? But now we got this epic sunset on the way, so you already know drone has to go up. So let's see what's going on up there. Back in the van. First things first, I need to dump all this footage from the drone and from the camera. Make sure everything's nice and organized. But how about that sunset? Not the craziest, but still, how beautiful. I really love the telephoto lens on the drone. That last shot that I got of me and Alila just really compresses everything so beautifully. That's the one that I'm most excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna import everything now, organize, make sure it's everything where it needs to be on my drives. And I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I'm definitely gonna dump this. And I'm feeling lentil soup tonight. Also my go-to, to be fair. I stay cooking lentil soup, so I know it's gonna be delicious. But let's get to it. Drop all these files. I'm hungry. All right, lentil soup time, baby. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's very windy out there. The original plan was to have a nice bonfire going on out there and kind of cook this over the fire. Not gonna happen. This Florida boy ain't ready for that cold. It's 30, what is it? Actually no, 42 now. But with the wind, probably feels I don't know, 30. Too cold for me, that's for sure. So we're staying in here, we're staying cozy, and we're gonna make some lentil soup. This has to be one of my go-to recipes. Undoubtedly, growing up, I always loved eating soup. So this is just always hits home for me. Can't say that this was my favorite soup growing up though. I wasn't always vegetarian, so growing up, there's this Venezuelan soup called chupe. Ooh, that's a pretty damn good soup. So growing up, that was definitely my favorite, but just soup in general. Always loved soup. And then when I changed my diet, that's when I really started eating lentil soup. Just a lot of protein, so hearty if you really add a lot of veggies to it. I'm adding lentils, of course, mushrooms, carrot, celery, potato, onion, and peppers. And I also like to cook some rice after, and I forgot I have this bowl. I like to cook some rice after and throw in some rice as well. So it's a really substantial meal, especially the bowls that I be eating. They're pretty big size. So lentil soup for the win. To start it out, pretty simple, and honestly I feel like how I start most of my recipes, which is just onions, celery, carrots. Actually, not most of my recipes. Most of my recipes start with onions and garlic, but I do not have garlic. I have garlic powder, so we will use that. Before I get started here though, let's fire this up and get it. Honestly, shout out to the homie Ryan. I've been exploring with him a couple times. Actually, I cooked some lentil soup with him as well. But just so inspiring to see how he documents all these adventures and just how he lives, really has been really inspiring and really made me just stop making excuses and finally start putting out these longer format videos, because yeah, there's so much to show out here, even simple stuff as like just cooking. So really looking forward to what we're gonna get into. Got some interesting plans coming this year, some cruises coming up. Might be, most definitely, maybe, who knows, going back to Alaska. But I can most definitely say that 2025 is the year for YouTube. I've been putting it out for definitely a while, and I'm looking forward to this journey. That is for damn sure. Now, pepper. Also, I'm pretty sure there's probably better ways to cut up these veggies now that I'm recording myself cutting veggies. So, if you do know a better way, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'm always looking to get better out here. You know what I'm saying? See, like this is wasted real estate. You know what I mean? So this is what I usually do on this side, because can't let nothing go to waste. I'll kind of just chop this up quickly, just very randomly in a way, just to not let it go to waste. Put that aside and then get into this guy.
The one veggie that I do take pride in slicing, not here tonight, but it's the cucumber. And I guess it's maybe technically a fruit, if I'm not mistaken. But it's still one of those veggies, fruits, whatever, that I can just really slice through. I don't know. It's kind of freaky, but what is this? Whatever. I mean, the soup's gonna taste delicious, okay? So that's that, folks. That was terrible though. That was terrible. I'm definitely gonna slice that second half with a little bit more decency. My God. Sheesh. Let's see what's going on in here real quick. I don't know why I'm keeping quiet, as if that's gonna wake her up. She's hilarious. I absolutely love her. Okay, I think we're doing a little bit better here. This is looking a little bit more organized. I'll take it. I'll take it. See, we learn, we get better. Look at that. Nice. Alright, so we got the peppers in there. Now we're gonna throw some of these mushrooms as well. This is looking so good. Hold up, I gotta show you guys. Wow. What do you think, Alila? What do you think, mamita? Oh yeah, we're eating good tonight, that's for sure. All right, so next step, once that is done, is we're almost there. Pretty much, I gotta cut up these potatoes, and then once that is ready, we'll pretty much just throw in the veggie stock. Once that gets boiling, potatoes go in, lentils go in, and we wait, baby. So let's get to it. Really in the final stretch here. It's gonna cut these potatoes into similar sized cubes, so it kind of cooks somewhat evenly. But yeah, this soup definitely ends up being one of those soups that doesn't really have a lot of stock in it. It's that hearty. So that's what I really love about a soup, especially in the winter time. Just, yeah, a nice thick hearty soup. Gonna be eating good for the next couple days. Especially right now, we're out here in the desert, so it does heat up nicely during the day, and by heat up I mean like up to the high 60s, if that. But at night it'll really drop down, especially when the wind picks up like this. It could reach to the 30s easily. So a meal like this will definitely hit the spot. Speaking on the topic of soup, drop me your favorite soup. What is it? Maybe I've had it before. Maybe I'll try it. Let me know. I'm really a soup lover, so I'm all for it. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I love seeing all the colors in here. the reds from the pepper, the orange from the carrots, the green from the celery, the mushrooms giving it that darker brown. I'm a fan. This is looking good, smelling delicious. Gonna hit it now with some veggie stock and wrap this thing up. Increase the fire here as well. Yeah, this is, no, it'll fit. It will fit. Might be a lot, but it will fit. Okay, so once that gets boiling, like I said, potatoes go in, lentils go in. Oh, cannot forget veggie cube. This adds so much flavor that once you get used to it and you don't use it, low-key, this is the chef. That's how important it is. I forgot once, I was making lentil soup at my friend's house and I forgot the veggie cubes. And that's when I had to say it. I was like, look guys, it's really not me. I've been tricking you guys all along. This is the key. Because it really made that much of a difference, at least for me. But that's when you make a recipe so long that you change the tiniest thing and it just makes a huge difference. This was one of them. So hasn't happened again since. Let's just say that. Also, I don't know if this does anything. Maybe it, like the water is so hot that it'll just fucking disintegrate it either way. But I definitely like, shit, this might be too high. There we go. I like to kind of chop it up a little bit smaller before tossing it in there. I love you, mamita. I freaking love you. It's really windy. The van was kind of shaking for a little bit. Mamita, stay. Watch out, mommy. Stay. Yeah, it's windy out there, all right. Not bad waiting with Alila, honestly. A little bit of some cuddle sesh back here. Okay, sick. Thought it was recording. Definitely wasn't. Been doing this for over 10 years now. Still happens. So that's that. But yeah, potatoes went in. Now I'm gonna throw in the lentils. And we will see you back in about 30 minutes. And this will be good to go. And also, this is definitely one of those soups that ends up being just way better the day after. So we're gonna enjoy it tonight, but the real rating needs to come the day after, because that's when it really like sits on itself and just, I guess, marinates on all the flavors. Ooh. But yeah, tomorrow this is gonna hit. I'll definitely cook up some rice as well, make it extra hearty. Oh yeah, also have a long run tomorrow, 12 miles. Let's go. I love my long runs, honestly. I'm definitely getting out of here. This hills killed me. Not killed me, but I'm not gonna be doing 12 miles out here. So I'm gonna eat some soup, get some rest, and yeah, I'm not gonna drive out of here tonight. It's all windy. Probably can't see too much either way. So yeah, rest here, head out in the morning, and figure out where I'm gonna run 12 miles. But I'm gonna be rested. I'm gonna have some food in my stomach, Let's go! I love you, Alila. I love you. Mwah. So excited. So yeah, we will see you back in 30. Check up on this, see how it's doing. Oh yeah, I know you see them lentils. Wow. I wish y'all could smell this though. My God, let's go. Okay. The time has finally come. I went to the bathroom. Alila went to the bathroom. She's all cozy back there now. I'm about to eat not 1, 2 bowls at least, and then call it a night. Shouldn't be eating this late, to be honest, but it is on the colder side right now, so I'm not gonna do my long run as early. Growing up in Miami, and or at least not growing up, but at least getting into running while I was in Miami, long runs absolutely must be done early, because it just gets way too hot during the day. But here I have the luxury to sleep in because it's actually too cold early on in the day, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm looking forward to get this nice meal in, get a nice night's rest, and show up tomorrow, crush 12 miles. Let's see what we're working with here. Gotta let this sit for a little bit. Definitely way too hot still. Alright, time for the review now. Or I guess today's review, because this soup definitely, like I mentioned earlier, will only get better. So let's see what we're working with here. Wow. Okay. I didn't get mushroom on that bite, so we're gonna have to run it back. But we got something here. Yes, sir. Wow. So I'm not gonna go as far and say that it's as good as my mother makes it, but it's damn near. Maybe tomorrow, who knows? Like I said, it's only gonna get better. One of those recipes that once it sits for a day, maybe 2, it just gets better. But off to a great start. I'm gonna have to go, honestly, 8.6. Straight up. Always room for growth, always room for improvement. But I wish y'all could taste this right now. I really wish y'all could taste this. Woo! Incredible. Definitely on the hot side. I'm gonna keep my cool, so I don't have to be cooling it down every single scoop. But I think this is where I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. It's been quite the journey. I'm super excited to start bringing you guys along on the adventures that I get into. So let me know what you guys liked, what you guys maybe didn't like, what you want to see more of, what you want to maybe see less of. I'm super stoked. Have a lot of things coming up 2025, so stay tuned. More adventures to come. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. Catch you on the next one.